everyone. Welcome to the Way Forward Talks. The Way Forward is a company where we are into career development and technical development. We grow people as a whole. And today in the Way Forward Talks, we have a very great international speaker, an author, mind skills coach, also a public speaking coach, an English coach. We can just keep going on, adding much more accolades to him. So welcome, Mr. Mayur Soni, and we would like to know
Thank
more
you.
about you in your own words.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, first of all, Amrita. Thank you for inviting me. So, hi, all. My name is Mayur Soni, and I'm a spoken English and communication skills coach. I'm an author, and I'm from Gujarat.
Wonderful. That's a beautiful version. I think you've also won the many awards, and especially I remember seeing you win the Unicorn Award. So that was a
Yeah.
very prestigious moment, I would say. Nice.
Yeah.
Super. So let's start with the questions and let's go deep into how you have come to this place. So education is a very important part of anyone's life. We try to learn and upskill ourselves, and we are growing every single day. So as an educationalist, what do you think are the three steps to be taken by a person before starting an institution?
The first of all, I would say that before we starting any institution, so the thing is that we should have that intent of teaching. Okay, the first thing, because that is the actually way that drives you. So we need to have first that. Then the second thing is that actually you need to prepare yourself, because what happens that when we start something, so we are always looking for the good things, okay? But when we do the things, then we realize there are certain milestones, so which we have to overcome. So that is how you need to prepare yourself. You need to fight with that positive mental attitude that you are going to give the better service. With this, actually, you should just leave with that idea, okay, for which you have started. And if we talk about our own journey, then earlier we were in the classes. Then after we started our own school and all the things. So at that time the politics was not involved. But when we just founded our own NGO and all the things, we started to prepare. So we have seen a lot of politics also. But just it's a kind of the first thing, as I said, when you have the intent, then you work from the heart. And when you work from the heart, definitely God supports you. So these are the three things we should take care, and we should
Beautiful.
have that mindset.
Beautiful, beautiful. So intention is the key power, and of course, when we have the intention, the love and passion comes out. So very, very
Hmm.
well put. Wonderful. So, as an English and mindset trainer, how did you start on this journey, and who was the reason that your career transformed into a trainer?
If I talk about myself, that I was a student of vernacular medium, so I didn't have that background of English. But when I went to engineering, I have found out that there are many obstacles, hurdles. So at that time, actually, as we all see dreams, so I wanted to create my own platform, and I was a great fond of stage. So in my college, I started with the anchoring. In Udaipur, I joined one anchor. I was just going with him, started to learn something. So these all are the things that actually I just I in my early life, I would say that I wanted to become an actor.
Okay.
So I just, so that was the hero inside. But when I completed my graduation and all the things, so I just started to think in a different way. So I
Wonderful.
used to just listen a lot of motivation talks and all the things. Then after I prepared one program for youth, 10 things for development. Still I was preparing myself, but I had that just intent that I want to serve. Then after I prepared that, and following that I wanted to learn visualization. That's why I joined Dr. Atia. I joined his TTP program. This is how I came in this training industry, and I started my journey.
Beautiful, beautiful. So keep on learning is the basic skill, as you have been with Dr. Arya and also with the trainer, the host in Udaipur. So such people, we keep learning and seeing them, we
Yeah,
learn.
definitely.
Yes, yes, wonderful.
Every day we have to learn.
Yes, when we stop to learn, we stop to grow. That's one key phrase I keep telling all my students. So nice.
True.
How do you handle your time when coming into content creation events and family life? How all three things together?
Because we know that as we say, work is worship. So we have to actually focus on that. And if I talk about family, then Gujarati, especially, they are the community people. So we are always surrounded with the people. Actually, we live to be in that atmosphere only. So we never ever leave our family.
Mhm.
Okay. So we
Nice.
don't actually do compromisation at that level, because I have seen nowadays what happens, that there are many youngsters of the young generation, they leave family, they settle somewhere else,
Right.
and they just start their career. But in our case, I think this is something different. So I live with joint family. There are 9 members in my family.
Okay.
And the thing I would say, that in this online medium, so we have the opportunity, we can work from anywhere. So we
True.
prepare plan, and we follow certain rules. We know nowadays visibility is a new currency. So as we have the online store, so we have to open it every day. So on the basis of that, we create the content. With this, every day what I do, that I give my 1 hour to my boy. His name is Akshar. So as my guru says, that our children, they are also our wealth. We have to build them.
Yes.
So every
Yes.
day I just actually take him to school. I play with him, and all the things actually. So I think this is the from the very first day when I started my work. So that was the mindset, that I will balance my life. So
Okay.
parents, then the personal life, then the work. So it is going okay. Not doing too much efforts, but it is
I
going
think it
good.
has been ingrained in you since your childhood, so it is coming very
Yeah,
easily.
so it's
That's
a kind of seeding, I would say. So from the
yes.
first day, we have to do that.
Wonderful, wonderful, very nice. Okay, so going on into the negotiation part, like you have to negotiate with customers, clients, also with many other people who you meet on a day-to-day basis everywhere. So, what is your secret mantra for handling difficult people? And as well, what do you think should be the key step to be taken before going into a negotiation?
So difficult people in terms of what?
They might be willing to fight also. We have to get out of that fight easily. Or we have to negotiate with them in a way that they don't get, worried or, take a step
So
forward.
I follow the simple rule, that if you want to just win a big fight, then you have to learn small ones, lose small ones.
Okay.
So that is the mantra.
Mhm.
And the thing is that what I do, that I actually make myself just out of that those kind of fights, because I focus on myself.
Mhm.
And if it happens, then I just try to just behave with the kind of I would say that the laws, the spiritual laws I follow. So
Okay.
when
Okay.
someone meets me, so when we see that peace inside me, so let's say someone is angry, so just looking at me, or just after discussion around about, let's say, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, or 10 minutes, so that person realize. So I think we can solve anything by conversation. So we should
100%.
handle
Yes.
that by only conversation. We should not go for fight. So this is the mantra only.
Mhm.
As I see 10 years of my life, past 10 years. So I
Okay.
don't think that any fight has happened. So the
Wonderful.
school period at that time was different.
Yes.
But after
Yes.
the maturity level, so I think so we always try to solve it by just words.
100%.
This
Yes.
is
Yes.
what.
So the
Mhm.
maturity kicks in, and we are able to handle it in the way. That's the words are the basically swords of the mature people, I would say. They know
Yeah,
how to use it in the
definitely.
right way. Yeah, correct.
We
So,
have to do that. We have to do
and
that.
what
Hmm.
about negotiation? When you're going in for a negotiation, what do you keep in your mind?
Negotiation. Actually, there are many ways, and there are in different things we have to do the negotiation. So, in terms of what you are asking me, any specific thing, negotiation.
So in negotiation, we might have to go and, they might be asking you in a different way, and you have to give the answer in the right way so that they get the answer in the right way. So then only the win-win situation happens. So if you're going in for a negotiation, how do you get to that win-win? One tip you can give maybe.
So the thing is that whenever we go with any kind of negotiation, so we should have that plan inside.
Mhm.
Okay. So what is the bare minimum thing that we want to settle? So
Right.
somehow just we ask that person, Okay, on the basis of that we do the communication. As we know the market, we have the planning, so on the basis of that we can tell that person that this is the criteria that we want. If he
Correct.
agrees, then that is good. Then we just ask for time, we contact other people, we try to set up the cost, so on the basis of that we do that.
Wonderful. Okay.
So it is
Nice.
not about a quick decision. What my guru says that in Vyavharik Jagat, it means in this uh, business world,
Mhm.
whatever the decision you take, if you are 100% right, however, you have to ask five people. Then after take the decision.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how actually we should take time. We should not be impatient. Okay, with
Yes.
the patience
Yes.
we should take. So we should not. So in what happens in that kind of FOMO, we lose.
Correct. 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 Yes.
So,
Very true. Very well put, actually. Very nice. Thank you for enlightening us with that answer. Beautiful. So now
thank you.
coming into the area of the recent venture you have done, you have become an author, and I think
Yeah, thank
you're doing great. You're improving, and your books are being sold in a very large way, and it's very beautiful to see that. So, as
you.
an
Yeah.
author, what are the few lines of the book that really you have in your mind which you would like to share with us? And as well, what
Yeah,
was the
definitely.
biggest achievement you felt after publishing your book?
So I will go with the first question that you asked about the book now. What is inside?
Yes,
So
yes.
this book actually it is the symbol of my leadership
Hmm.
because the way I came out from that, because I was a kind of a person that I was not able to communicate in English. I
Right.
didn't have any kind of understanding that how I will actually initiate English conversation.
Hmm.
As I have learned with the time, then we started to teach this method in our institute,
Okay.
and it actually became famous. So, and we produced very good results. On the basis of that, we started our online workshop and everything, and the rest is history. So, what I have done that I had a dream actually. I wanted to write this book,
Mhm.
but for a long time I was not able to do that. But finally I decided last year. I took the help of Rupa ji, and together actually we have written this book. And this book is actually there are main three chapters in this. The
Mhm.
first chapter is the power of language. That why
Okay.
should you learn? Because nowadays English it's not a language, it's a skill.
Yes,
So this
yes.
is the first chapter. The second chapter is all about the hurdles and obstacles. The obstacles I have seen, and on the basis of actually I have the experience as I trained. If I talk about online journey, then we have trained 25,000 plus people.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So on the basis of that experience, I know and the solutions. Then the stories in each at the end of each chapter, you will find the story, success story of my student. At the end of every chapter, you will find the self assessment sheet.
Mhm.
Then the final chapter is all about the fluency. Then I have also given the weekly planner inside,
Mhm.
and at the end the feedbacks of my students and all the things. So this is how I prepared this book. And when you will go through this book, then you will find the three wonderful quotations which I want to share from this book. The first is uh, little let me read it. Okay. Little plus often is better than lot plus sometimes. This is what we have to follow if we want to improve our English communication. Okay. And my quotation that if you want to speak, you have to speak. There is no option.
Yes. 100%.
So this is
Wow.
what actually I teach my students. So these are the hook lines, I would say, the quotes which we mentioned in this book. So this is
Beautiful.
how actually, yeah.
So
So
that's
this
wonderful.
is
Wonderful to see you with the book, and that's really
thank
nice.
you.
Inspiring for many authors or authors to be. So great. Nice. So I was asking, like, which was the most memorable moment after the book publishing?
The memorable moment that I was able to gift it to my guru and also my our mentor
Hmm.
Gopal sir, because
Wonderful.
he helped me to just build this online empire. And
Yes.
till
Yes.
today, he is the person who is the guiding factor all the time.
Yes.
So this is the moment that when I gifted this book to him. So when he was, what happened that recently we went to Coimbatore, and when I gifted on the final day of that trip, I gifted that book to sir. and he was just coming with the book. Okay, so I think when he was holding this book, so I felt great. Okay, at that time.
Beautiful.
So
The
there are
success is
many
there.
many moments. Okay, whenever it is the symbol, no, it is the symbol that because the book writing itself, when I have gone through it, so I just found out that it's a very difficult task.
Yes,
So throughout
yes.
4 months with the consistency, I worked for this. Then after a lot of corrections, we are able to come out.
Nice,
So
nice. Nice. Wonderful, wonderful. So happy for you and wishing you more success. Looking forward to seeing many more books from you. So just
thank
keep spreading the magic. Wonderful.
thank
So
you. Thank you.
now, as you're also a mindset coach, so let's go into that. What are the three key tips that you can give to the audience to maintain a happy and satisfied mindset?
The first thing is that there is a Sanskrit slok. नाभिषेको न संस्कारः सिंहस्य क्रियते वने विक्रमार्जित्य राज्यस्य स्वयमेव नरेंद्र. It means there is no official ceremony of a lion to announce him as a king. He becomes when he born. The same way as we are the humans. So God has gifted us the mind, okay, which is the source of energy, power, wisdom, lot of things.
Yes,
So as we are the humans, so the first thing we should have that faith inside that we are special and we are the finest creation of God. The first thing. The second thing is that we should have that belief on ourselves. That because God has gifted us with the different talents. So we should always look that what are our strengths. Okay. Because we have strengths and weaknesses. If we follow the weakness, then we will always get that. Okay. But if
yes,
we follow the strengths, then we will become more strengthened. So we should focus on our strengths, the second thing. And the third thing that we should have the purpose. So as there is a line of that famous book, The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. Okay. So keep end in your mind always the purpose of life. So there is everything actually it is temporary. If we talk about the success and all the things, okay, the world moves in a very different way every 100 years. So as we are the part of it, let's serve what we can serve, how we can make ourselves even more better. And we should also have that anything and everything can happen in our life. Okay,
yes.
you don't know. Okay, so whatever we do, just we need to actually give it to, this is my thought process, what I believe, what I have learned from my guru, His Holiness Pramukh Swamiji Maharaj. Okay, so he says that in the joys of others lies our own.
Beautiful,
So we
beautiful.
should make ourselves in a way that we can give something to people. So this is the way to become happy, I
Yes.
think.
So serving mankind is serving the God. So that way it's very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Whatever you have, let's say that I have the skill of public speaking, spoken English, manifestation, whatever I have. So I should have that intent, positive intent. I should serve. So in that way, if we do, then I think we can fulfill our duty. This is
Beautiful.
what in our.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Mm.
So I think the three key skills became more, philosophical and beautiful, actually. I really like the way it has come. Nice. So
Thank you.
going on, um, what do you think are the two factors that a person needs to keep in mind while venturing into entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is not an
Yeah,
easy journey. It takes a lot of effort.
definitely.
So,
Even if I talk about myself, then I don't consider myself till now as an entrepreneur because I think I am a teacher. Okay, because entrepreneurship it's a big risk. Okay, because what happens that a lot of youngsters and we live with that thought process that I'm going to be this, but it's a very difficult task. We should learn that. So I think in the past 5 to 7 or 10 years, I have just from the past few months, I started to realize what is it.
okay.
Okay, so I think it's a big journey.
Mhm.
Okay, but definitely as we believe on ourselves and if we make a goal, then definitely we can learn, and with the time we learn. So we should be patient with this. So as I am, if I talk about myself, then I don't think that I am an entrepreneur, but I am in that process right now.
Yes,
I am
yes.
learning all those things because they people we even cannot just talk about this. I don't have words about the entrepreneurs. Okay, the way they build the things, the mindset they have. So whenever they go, whomsoever they meet, so they just do business in a great way and build those kind of relations and everything. So I think it's
Yes.
a, there are a lot more things to learn in this now.
100%. So, as you say, we keep learning again and again. As a trainer, you're learning to become an entrepreneur. So, there's never stopping to learn. So, I can hear that a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
when you speak. So, that's nice. Okay, going on. Now, finally, as we were speaking about the change in life every 10 years or 100 years, right? So, that technological boom has already hit us. Now, we are in the AI space. So, what do you
Hmm.
think is the effect of the technological boom on education and training market, and how is it changing?
Changing, as we are able to see that
Yes.
we just got the thought to connect, and right now we are connected. Okay,
Yes.
so I think this is the power of the technology. So we cannot actually stop the vibration.
Hmm.
Okay, so I think this is the need of this generation.
Hmm.
The time of fight is a, it has already over before independence. Now the world and everyone, we all are moving in a way that now we have a lot of opportunities. So
Yes.
we all should have this in our mind that this is the time to just grow, to fly,
Hmm.
as our honorable prime minister says. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
I
Yes.
think the opportunities we have today, so this kind of opportunities were not before. So right now we are too much precious as we have. So we should always think that how we can take the advantage. But if we use it in a proper manner, then definitely it's good. But if we don't so, then it can become the distraction,
Correct.
sorry, destruction. So we should actually use it in a proper way, and we should always think that how we can use it in a way that we can actually do good things. Okay, we can make good creations that can
Nice.
help us, that can helps the people around us. So this is what.
Beautiful. 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 So, like coming to the end of the session. So, you're a author. You're a mindset coach. You're a, you're growing in the entrepreneurship space. There are so many things you're doing. So, advice to such people who are, visualizing themselves to come into this area, be it students, professionals, or entrepreneurs who are listening to you. What is your final thoughts to them?
Final thought is that give and take. Okay.
Mhm.
So, what are the things that, as humans, or when we see the competition or all the things, then we think that how actually I become successful. That is, this is what that always comes in our mind. But we should understand there is always a process. Without process and without giving, we cannot do anything. So if I
Correct.
talk about myself, then I wanted to become online coach, but the thing was that I didn't know how I will start. And suddenly the pandemic happened. I got the time. So what I have done, I started to teach people free on Facebook.
Hmm. Hmm.
So at the time I started to get a lot of response, and around about 200, 300 people, they were sharing my post of my
Okay.
sessions,
Okay.
and I was getting great comments. So I think that was the serving period of 21 days for free on Facebook.
Hmm.
So that was, even I still, I didn't know that how I started that, what was in my mind at that time. I think the god has just gave me that idea and started. So when I started that, I think that part helped me very in a great manner,
Beautiful.
because somehow I was able to build my confidence. I just understood that yes, people like me. I am good at teaching. I can teach. So this is how I built my confidence. And initially, I was actually, even we were not sure that
Hmm.
the initiative that we are starting, so it will actually how it will go. But the thing is that when we started with the time, from the very first month, we started to get the very good results. Okay, so a lot of good things happened in life. The reason, I think, the serving nature or the giving nature. So we should build that. If we build that and we have that intent,
Hmm.
then definitely the whole universe, actually God wants to help each of the person. It is
Yes.
not actually specialized for some people. The abundance is for all. So we should just think in that way, I think.
Yes, so I also say this one thing: think big happens big. And as I was reading the secret book recently, so the abundance and law of attraction, I think what we say is what we get. So that is also one
Yeah,
thing which I would like to
definitely.
add. Yes, wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. So very positive and very happy session talking with you, Mayur sir, and it was really nice. I think this is something which people need, the positivity, and let's keep growing it. So wishing you and your initiatives and your intent all the best, and looking forward to seeing you
Thank
in a
you,
global
Amrita.
stage.
Too.
Yes,
You too, and all the people who are watching this video.
wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.